Good morning, everyone, from the Philippines. Today is Monday. Today's weather report is brought to you by Super Cool Arctic Mango. Sunny out. I don't know, it's about 9 o'clock and it's sunny out. Hopefully it stays like this all day. Yeah, it is humid. Today's a holiday. What is today? National Heroes Day here in the Philippines. Hannah Grace has no school. But we got good news and bad news, or I would call it sad news and happy news. Let's start with the sad news. Sad news is, guys, L&H Sari Sari store in DAUE will be closing. We will be closing the L&H Sari Sari store in DAUE sometime next month. That's the sad news, or the bad news. Good news is, what, you want to tell them the good news?
No, you tell them. You tell them.
The good news is we got that store.
Yeah, we have the new store in Mountain View.
New store in Mountain View.
Yeah, it's more convenient. It's a little bit closer.
Yeah. It's definitely closer. It's more convenient. I know people are going to say, well, why don't you run both stores? We don't want to. We talked about it. We just don't want to. It's like I said, it's more convenient. I'll tell you what, guys, when you're trying to find something here, like a store or an apartment or something like that, you know, you got to let trike drivers know, because they're all over the place. Trike driver, our neighbor that lives right here, we told him and he found it. And the other thing is, when you find these things, you got to jump on it right away. Like, you got to start making calls and you got to start really pursuing it, because these things open and close just like that. We got a hold of him, and you know, he said he's tired of people calling. He just put it up, I think, yesterday, and he said he had so many people calling him, you know, people telling him, you know, hey, can you take less, or, you know, I don't have all the money right now, can I give you some now, give you some later? And you know, he's like, no. And when we called him, we told him, hey, listen, we'll come right up now, we'll give you a deposit. And he basically said, first come, first serve. That's how he works, you know, because people, they promise and they say stuff and they don't follow through with it. So he's like, first come, first serve. So we got his address. He doesn't live far from here. We drove up and gave him a deposit. He wrote out a little slip saying, you know, we gave him a deposit. Today, a matter of fact, as soon as I'm done talking to you guys, we're gonna gotta get to the bank and get the rest of the money. And then we're gonna shoot up there and we're gonna check the place out. It's funny because we didn't even really go inside. The door is cracked a little bit so you could see in, and it's big and it's open, it's everything we want it, and the location is awesome. I always say you gotta have a great location, you know, if you're gonna have a business. So anyways, guys, we're gonna run to the bank right now, and we'll show you the new store. All right, guys, before I show you the store, I'm gonna show you the area and the location right here where it's at. This is the area that had said in the past that she wanted to be with her store and stuff, and we just got lucky, guys. We just got lucky. But anyways, let me show you around the area. Let me show you what's all going on here. Here's where all your motorcycle places are. All your custom motorcycle shops and everything like that. Once again, can't remember the name of the road. I just call it Mountain View Road. There is a name you guys told me in the past videos. But look at this, you got all these motorcycle shops here. So you got all these customers, people, you know, stopping, getting their motorcycles done, worked on. Up that way, straight up that way is MacArthur Boulevard. You can see here, there's no Sari Sari stores here. It's all motorcycle shops. That's a little, looks like a little canteen that you could sit down and eat. It looks like a little store in the back. Right here, water place. Water place, I think that is, I don't know, oh, that's an internet cafe. Another motorcycle show. Let me jump across the street here quick. Hello. But yeah, look at all these people, and this is like this all the time. Everybody's here getting motorbike work done. Both sides, a little lumber store right there, a hardware store right there. This is a drugstore. Little drugstore here. Here's a little store right here, a little kind of Sari Sari store. And then you come down here, this is vacant right through here. Go down here a little bit. But this road is busy. I know somebody said, why would you want to suck up the fumes? Well, over at our store now, it's always dirty there, and we suck up fumes too from the traffic. There's a poultry, they sell chicken supply stuff, rice and poultry, so rice and chicken. Guys, this road is like this, busy all the time. Even at nighttime, it's busy. And then right here is a little pawn store, pawn shop. Yeah, pawn shop, clothing store. Go across the street here and I'll show you where our store is once the traffic lets up a little bit. It is only, I don't know, maybe driving wise, maybe 5 minutes up the road, 10 minutes roughly from where we live, depending on the traffic. Liberty. I know people are going to say, what are you going to do with Liberty? We already talked about that. We'll bring Liberty to the house. That's what we're going to do. Bring Liberty to the house, and bring Liberty to the house and let Liberty at our house. We're not going to leave Liberty over at the old store. All right, now we're across the street. You got a poultry shop, right? Or no, a bakery. It's a bakery right here. Oh, yeah. YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah. But you got the bakery here. They sell a few products. Nah, American, U.S. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
And then you have another poultry shop. Poultry, chicken, rice, dog food. All right, dog food. And then, guys, here it is, right here. Here's our new store, right here. That's it, guys. This is a location. Like I said, there's a hardware store. You guys seen what's in the area. No real Sari Sari stores here. But anyways, here it is. Let me go in and I'll show you around. All right, guys, we are here. You guys ready for this? Here is the new L&H Sari Sari store. I'll tell you what, guys, it's a lot bigger. A lot bigger. It's only one floor. We don't have an upstairs floor. It's just one floor. That's all it is. Let me show you here. There it is. It's big and it's open. Big and open. Lights, of course, you know, sockets. It's got two sinks. One here, one over there. Got a CR back in here. But that's it. It's just a big open area. Well, a lot bigger, a lot wider than our current store. Sorry about the light situation. But here it is. Here's what I mean. I don't have the exact measurements. Yeah, like Luke said, you can make it a restaurant if you wanted to.
My staff would be like this.
Yeah, it's definitely big. She had also said too about possibly doing some food, cooking some food and stuff. But it's definitely a lot bigger. She'll make it happen. She'll definitely make it happen. Got to put up some shelves. We got quite a bit we got to do here, but it is big, guys. It is big. What do you think, Lut?
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
I think this is like wide. Very wide.
Yeah.
And I was like possibly thinking, no, it's absolutely that my staff and the owner will be like,
Yeah. once she moves stuff in here, it's going to be small. That's why she thought about, you know, a store and some food. That's kind of what we had wanted to do in the older store, but it was too small to do something like that. This is big.
Yeah.
This is big enough to where she can run a store, sell some food. She's not quite sure. She thought about a couple things, but it'll all come together.
It will go like one by one.
Yeah, a little bit at a time.
I make like food though.
But let me see, you want to close this up, Lud, or not?
Huh?
Is he going to close this up?
No, you close that.
Yeah. All right, guys, here it is. Now the fun begins. We got to
My God,
move
I'm
stuff.
confused. What should I do with this? Like where's my shelf? There's no bar.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Plus, you got to have room back here because her brother's going to be staying here. Both of them.
Yeah.
So, you know, they got to sleep back in there or whatever. They'll,
It's over there.
yeah, they can sleep over there. They ain't worried about that. But
I'm kind of curious. Like,
she'll make it happen, guys. It is big. It's big. We're excited.
it's like a grocery.
Huh?
It's like a grocery shop.
You could make it into like a small little grocery shop for real if you wanted to. You know.
Yes.
All right, guys, the fun begins. All right, guys, we're back home now. So here's what we found out about the place. The previous business that was in there, they used to make side carts for trikes. That's what they used to do. They've moved out. The place actually was spoken for. Somebody else wanted to move in there, start a business in there or whatever. He gave the owner a deposit. No, he gave him actually the whole thing, deposit and everything like that. But the owner needed to fix it up. He needed to make some improvements. He needed to basically clean it up, get everything up and running and working. The person that it was spoken for, he wanted to get in there like right now. Kept bugging the owner, I want to get in, I want to get in. The owner kept telling him, listen, I got to make improvements. I got to get things working. I got to fix things up. I got to paint it. I got to do things to it. So the guy couldn't wait. He couldn't wait. And the owner gave him his money back. And then that's when the owner put up the sign, space for rent. So it was actually spoken for, but the guy backed out. So anyways, that's a deal on that. I don't know, Lut's got a lot of, like, we're just running so many different scenarios through our brains right now, like how we want to do it, what we want to set up. Like I said, we actually wanted to do something over at the other store with food and stuff like that. I'm not talking like big, huge menus or anything like that. You know, just something simple. An area for people to come, maybe sit down a couple tables, but the place was too small, so we didn't do that. No, we're not going to do a barbecue because the street's right there. You need to get that barbecue stand outside. The street's right there, so that ain't going to happen. I don't know. What do you think? Like I said, we've got a million things running through our brain right now. What do you think, Lut?
I don't have any idea right now. All my thinking was, that's too big.
It is big, but we'll make it happen.
Yeah, I will make it. We will make it happen. But right now, I have a lot on my brain. Like, how did I used to do this? And the other side, they say I want to make like egg over there per tree or something like that. Over this side, this is the store. This is the food area, something like.
It's a matter of trying to figure out how you want to set it up, because if there's plenty of room there to do what you actually want it to do.
Yeah, that's true. And then I don't know. It's too many
Too many unknowns.
too many ideas.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's come. Time will tell.
Yeah. Oh, another thing I wanted to tell you guys too is, here's how they work it. You don't sign a lease. What they do is they let you pay month to month for so many months. What, 6 months?
Yes.
Like 6 months. And then what they do is, say if your business succeeds and you know you're making money and you're happy and stuff, then they'll sign like a 1-year contract. You know, it's good because some people, you know, they take over an area and you know, they got the mentality of, I'm going to get rich quick. And it doesn't work like that here. And like I said, many a times you're not going to get rich running a Sari Sari store. But that's what they do. Then after 6 months, you sign a contract. If you're happy and you're content, you're doing good, that's great. But that allows people that, with the mindset of, I'm going to get in, I'm going to get rich quick, and then the business fails, or they, something happens, they can't run it no more. That allows them to get out. They're not stuck in a 1-year contract. So that's how that works. We got to go get a chain.
Yeah.
We got to go get a chain and put it around the locks and stuff. Well, we got to lock it up, but we need a chain to wrap around the handles and stuff, and put a couple padlocks on it. Anything else, Lit? Like, you got anything else? Anything else to say?
What did I need to say then? There's really nothing I need to say right now. Right now is doing
Planning.
right now. We're planning for things. We're planning for this. But I don't know. I still have a lot of people to talk, of course,
Yeah.
like my soda. I need to find out whose people was in charge on that area. And then I need to find out, I need to send the message also to the previous owner where my store right now, going to use my deposit, something like that, There's too many,
And you got to go to Barangay Hall and get another
I need to go
permit.
to Barangay Hall, to
So we gotta get
Balibago
that.
right now. I need to get the permit. I need to get the mayor's permit, something like that.
So needless to say, guys, we're going to be busy the next month or two.
Yeah.
Until everything is set up and running, and you guys are going to see everything come together as we continue our journey.